Good afternoon. Welcome to Heskett Haven Farm. We are here today just kind of wrapping up a few smaller projects before winter comes in. This is the first week in November. We're supposed to get some colder weather this week, so we've been finishing up a few little things we wanted to take care of in the barns. I've turned the manure pile today, and that's looking really good as far as breaking down for springtime. And I've also, Alan's in the barn right now putting up a couple of new gates that we wanted to switch around a little bit, do something a little different. So I will take you in the barn and show you what's going on. So we're taking off an old gate, putting on a different gate so that the goats can't climb up and lean on it. They were kind of pulling it down, so we're trying to level it up a little bit, put a different gate on so they can't stand on the gate and see over. So he's changing out this gate. These are the sheep. These are Katahdin sheep. I don't know if you can hear him. He's grumbling at her, I guess. I don't know what you call it. So the black one is the ram, and that's Clyde. The white one here, she's our new one, and we named her Gracie, and she's been in with him since the beginning of September. So if she's going to have lambs, if she's already pregnant, she would be having lambs sometime in February. So we are transitioning from beef, steers, to the lamb. We're up here checking out the dog. So this here, the black and white one here, she is Delilah, and she was born here Memorial Day weekend. And I don't have her in with the buck yet because she's just not quite big enough. She doesn't have the size she needs. She's not old enough. She needs to be having her first lambs when she's about 1 year old. So that'll put us to putting her in to be bred in December, January time frame. So that, but she's been coming in heat, I can tell. I mean, I think she's in heat right now because she walks the fence and he walks the fence, and typically he's not paying too much attention if she's not in heat. So, so I believe she's been coming in heat, and she's doing really good. She's grown a lot over the last few months, and she's very skittish, but she's getting better about that too. So, but she's just really cute. I like her coloring. The black and white spots I think is really cool looking. And I'm kind of waiting to see what her winter wool is going to be like. And then same with Gracie's. I'm kind of wondering what hers is going to be like also, because I haven't seen her in her full wool yet. She was completely shutted out when we got her. So she is growing. She's getting some thicker wool right now, but I'm just kind of waiting to see what they look like in the winter time. It'll be interesting. So what we're working on now is one more of our fall projects, and it is the beginning stages of a medicinal herb garden. So the arbor that we are building right here behind me, that I was just checking out, is Jennifer and Rich used this, our daughter used it for their wedding. They built it actually. They told us we can have it. So they hadn't used it yet for anything. So I'm looking right in the sun, guys. So anyway, so Alan's been putting the arbor back together here out by the greenhouse on the west side of our greenhouse. And so he's putting the arbor together, and then we're going to start putting some mulch in the area so that come springtime I can start planting, I hope, some herbs in our garden. We're in this section of garden right out here. So we're going to put a fence along there with probably some lattice work eventually so that we can have climbing plants that will climb up the lattice work. And then we'll give everything a fresh coat of white paint so that everything coincides with the garden. And all the garden out here is all fenced in and painted white. So we're going to do the same thing out here in the herb garden. So I'm pretty excited about that. We decided that we were going to start trying to do a little bit more of our own herbs and maybe some herbal tinctures to help with colds and different ailments, sinuses, asthma, allergies maybe even. So this is our wood shed that we've created. Alan just finished this project up not that long ago, and then we gave it a kind of a slap hazard paint job just to kind of tidy it up a little because we made it with pallets. We used the pallets that had good gaps in between so that we would have an airflow. It is facing the west, so we get a lot of west breezes that come through, and then we will be stacking the wood in here either after it's been split or before it's been split, so that it has a place to dry a little bit. If it's a little bit green, then we can store it here until it dries. So what do you do with your pumpkins when you're finished? Well, my chickens get to love these. They're very healthy for the chickens to eat, and it's high in vitamins and minerals for them, and it also helps and acts as a dewormer for them. So, and they do love it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in there for them. And I'm going to smash it pretty hard. Hopefully they're cracked right open for them, so that's good. They'll be able to get to it. So here's the gates that he was working on yesterday. Works good. It's just a little bit taller than usual.